Welcome everyone to Susan for SLC Aquatics. We hope that you're having a wonderful Tuesday or early Wednesday morning, depending on where you're at. I'm coming to you live from the Fishroom, and just wanted to come and let you guys know that your input and your participation on Saturday's live stream, the Fish Fam meet and greet here locally in Alabama, and it was very much appreciated. We had a whole lot of fun. We had to shorten it, of course, because of the tornadoes, but I'm still glad that I did it. I'm still glad for those who came out and those of you that watched us live. We have Mob Guppy in the house. We have Aquatic Express Donald in the house. We have Phoenix Aquatic 411 Legacy Melvin. We've got Scott with Fancy Tail Aquatics. We've got Mr. D's Tanks and more. Welcome. And I wanted to say thank you again. We're looking forward to the next event that's coming up. I will be doing a live stream Friday night with Diego of PetSonics.com. And hi Vanessa, and hi, oh Rick is in the house. Happy New Year, Rick, Mr. Science Geek. And I agree with you about the comparison of your little man, and I think it's your dad's baby photo. Yep. And I also wanted to tell you the next event is Friday night at 6 p.m. on PetSonics.com. PetSonic's YouTube channel. I will be his special guest, Diego's special guest, on Friday evening. Then, after that, I will not be live Tuesday night due to a business meeting that I have to attend. And I also will be live with the Fish Fam All Girls live stream on the 29th, I do believe. No, not the 29th. I believe it is the 26th. I need to look at my calendar. The very next day, after I live stream and special guest with Diego on Friday night, Saturday morning the 26th will be hashtag FishFam All Girls live stream. So we're looking forward to that. We're going to talk about things in our fish room. We're going to talk about plants in our aquariums. We got Darcy, we got Bob Kaler here, we got Dylan Rodriguez. Hello Dylan, nice to have you with us tonight. We have Johan Aquatics. Hello Johan. Thank you for coming out and sacrificing at such a late hour. Hello Yolanda, my love. PMG Hustle Woman Aquatics. Busy, she says. Oh, great. Also, I had to bring my paradise fish back home because nobody had an aquarium fit for him. So I hope everybody's hearing me and seeing me fine. I'm sporting PetSonic's baseball cap here that he sent to me. Everybody's saying hello to each other. But the upcoming event that I'm looking forward to is the couples live stream February the 16th, which is a Saturday. Nope, is it a Saturday? Yeah, I think it's a Saturday at 5 p.m. And we may go 2 hours depending on who participates and whether everyone keeps coming out wanting to participate, have any questions for the couples. We're going to have a little games. We're going to have a little award for the participants. And the fun part is that the couples don't have to be in the fish hobby together. And I'm actually looking for input from the other half that doesn't participate in the Fish Fam community. Yep, Rick says it's taken this long for things to settle down with a baby. And believe me, those first 6 months of bonding will pay off later. And it's never back to normal. It's never back to normal, but it can become somewhat of a normal. If anybody wants to see the 55 webcam, here we go. We're going to take the chat off the screen for a few minutes. They have been beating each other up pretty much today. We may see a little sparring on the screen, so a warning ahead of time that it may get violent. There's that stinking paradise fish. He is so beautiful, but he does not bother the angels. Matter of fact, the angels can keep him at bay. Right now, they are doing some kind of sporting dance to each other. That's the female on the left-hand side and the male by the filter intake. Every once in a while, you'll see the red-shouldered severum. And because the sand is a black sand, the corridors, the peppered corridors, are pretty much black in color. They darken their color with their substrate to camouflage themselves. Yeah, there is no normal with kids, Rick says, and I agree. Ooh, webcam. Oh. Victor's in the house. Hello, V-Stag. How you doing, my man? Yep. But switching back to the chat. And so y'all can see it. I enlarged it so that I can see it. So, don't forget to check us out on Pet Sonic's YouTube channel, Diego. Don't know where he is tonight right now. He probably will stroll in here in a little bit. He's probably still at work. Hi, Candy. How are you doing? Mr. Bees. Hello, Mr. Bees. I appreciate so much of your input. Couldn't find a CARES organization here in Alabama. The CARES program here is more towards our seniors and elderly, but I'm going to keep digging. And I haven't found any BAP programs either yet, but we're not giving up. And I think Michelle sent me a link on the plants that are invasive in my state. So I'll be looking at that list and sharing it with everyone. I still haven't done my follow-up letter yet. I look nice. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm tired. I took a little bit of a nap, but you know how life stress gets to you, sweetheart. I pray that you and Caleb are doing well, and Stacy. My love always goes out to you guys. My son and his girlfriend broke up. She had to go her separate way because he was just getting too ugly with her. And so my prayer, and I ask you for your prayer. He still needs healing in his body, but he needs healing in his mind. You know, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not trained, but I also know that we lash out at the people we love the most when we are having problems processing what's going on in our life. Hey, Jason, how are you doing? And it's not fair to our loved one, but it happens. It's typical. If everybody in the household would be willing to go through counseling during trauma and stuff like that, it would really benefit everybody to have a neutral person to speak to. You're welcome, Candy. I really know we're getting close to the end of this battle. Another loved one, a friend of mine, very dear friend of mine, went through cancer a couple years ago, breast cancer, very aggressive type. Went through the mastectomy, went through the chemo, went through the radiation, and other hormonal type medications. and a lump came up under her arm, so she had a doctor's appointment today, so love and prayers for her as well. Hey Dub, how you doing? I can't stay for long, got lots of catching up to do and seeing everyone's new fish equipment and general footage. I thought it would be nice to stop in to show some love. Yes, Dub, thank you so much, and I appreciate it. Rick says, do I plan to live stream on Fridays on a regular basis or just for this special event? This is a special event. I will be Diego's guest on his channel, not my channel. And I'm going to schedule the all girls live streams every other month. So I'm going to try to get one in at the end of this month, and then again at the end of March. And then we'll see how things go. I know DBK had asked me if, once I get the schedule made up for the all girls live stream, that he would like to know when that schedule is, and I'm going to post that schedule on my Facebook page and in Messenger, and I'm going to have it on my website as well. slcaquatics.org is the website. I know I've missed something. Yeah, the couples chat, I'm looking forward to that. I've got about 3 couples confirmed right now. I'm still reaching out to different ones, waiting for confirmation to come in. And what I want to happen is, even if they come and stay for 10 or 15 minutes, they can pop out and another couple can log on, because you know you can have up to, I think, 10 parties on Google Hangout. But I want to do kind of like a little game with the guys and the girls, and I'll also have a couple prizes that I'm buying up right now. Hey Chris, Multi-Tank Addiction, how you doing? I know I missed somebody. Is Dan keeping fish in here? Daniel keeping fish? Yep. Hey Daniel, how you doing? Susan, my real mom, LOL. Oh, your real mom? I don't know. I missed something, Jason. That will be fun, yes. And again, the Fish Fam meet and greet was successful. We didn't come to any conclusions in person. Hey Dan Slee, how you doing? Spoiled fish, all right. Good to see you. We didn't come to any conclusions within the meeting ourselves. We're going to do some research, and we're going to build up more of a presence, and I'm going to take some of Mr. B's suggestions to like involve the wildlife community that we have here, asking them to come and speak to the group. So that's going to be fun, and I need to check out something. I'll be right back. One thing about when you're setting up for a live stream, sometimes you cannot find the view page. Okay. So how has everybody else been? I see you guys been putting out your videos, been doing your live chats, and working on building your channels, and that's good. Been seeing some collabs go on. That's good. Okay, 23 watching right now. All right. I want to go on and introduce everybody to myself. Jeremy's Wild Studios in the house. Hello, Jeremy. We got, oh, I missed what Chris said. I got to pull up my chat. Come here, chat. No worries, I'll still got the Mountain Dew covered for you, bro. Okay. It's midnight for Daniel. Was about to go to bed till I noticed the stream, so we'll stay up for a bit. Thank you, Daniel, and God bless you, and thank you for staying with us. And y'all check out each other's channels. You know the Fish Fam Love way is that we check out each other's channel, subscribe if they have any content. We want to subscribe to you to support you, but if you don't have any content, you're not building your channel. So don't get your feelings hurt if you don't get any subs, because part of the community is, or part of the activity is, to actually put up content if as much possible. But I do have rumors that Candy Overalls has the most subs with no content, but that's okay, Candy. I don't know, you might have a video up by now. I'll check it out. Gotta run. Get dinner on the table. Much love, Susan and everyone. Thank you for your prayers, and I'll keep your son in mind as well. Thank you, Candy. Much love. And Dub says it's been another long night catching baby bristlenose. All right. Congratulations on all those baby bristlenose. I really do need some bristlenose plecos. Don't know where I'm going to put them, because I want some of the Cove's emerald green Cory cats, but I've got this 55 that could probably handle a little bit more of bottom feeders. Wanting to do more, but my hand is holding me back. Yeah, Scott, y'all check out Fancy Tail Aquatics video where he actually fell and broke his pinky and broke his left nose. And anyway, I hope you're healing up, Scott. And you know, it takes time, and you can't do any building and water changes and stuff unless you get some help come over. Just do a little bit at a time, and be careful, and know that we're praying for you. Trying to get to the bottom of the chat. Oh, Mr. Science Geeks asks, is anybody else thinking about summer tubbing? I am. I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm thinking about which tub I'm going to put different strains in. Of course, my 125-gallon pond in the middle is holding my 9 goldfish, and believe me, they're doing well. The temps got down into the 20s. I saw 1 or 2 swimming around mid-morning, but the last couple days they've kind of been hibernating in the cave. Mr. B says it's 8:17 here, East Coast Canada, New Brunswick. All right, it's 6:20 here in Alabama, which is Central Time, and right. Home 30 here, Dan Slee says. Ooh, hallelujah. Anybody getting a bunch of snow? We might see some flurries, but we're mostly going to get rain here in the next few days. Fish Rich, congrats on 100 subs. All right. Congratulations. We got not Nola Jane Fish Rich. That's right. I'm at 100 subs. And so Jason says that now you have 100. Congratulations, Nola. Great. Congratulations, sweetheart. Please like and share Susan's video. Thank you very much, Peter at Mob Guppy. Everybody check out Mob Guppy. He's got the series on Meet a Fish Tuber, and he's got some other things going on as well. We have a couple artists in the group that are actually doing live streams. We've got Priscilla MK, who I believe she had her last drawing live stream a couple weeks ago. I'm not sure if it was her last one or she's taking a different job or something. Y'all have to fill me in because I didn't get to see that video, but I'm going to go back and check it out. And we also have Multi-Tank Addictions, who also has a great artist in some of his artwork. And pretty soon, Chris, I'm going to be asking for some of your art. And got to wait for funds to build up. And I saw you did a pretty guppy the last time, or was that an Endler? I can't remember, but it was pretty. Also, we know Joel at Corvus Oskin is an artist. Candy has a movie-length feature film waiting for you guys, LOL. Well, it helps if you get to the right place. We've had a really busy weekend. My pastor turned 70, so we had a Hoop the Ha celebration Sunday morning and a concert, mini concert Sunday night. And it was very successful, but it was months of planning and exhaustion. But it was well worth it. Mr. Science Geek says, thanks for all who subbed tonight. I went up by tonight, not deserved recently, but thank you. I do plan to make a comeback soon. Got it in the works now. Great, Rick. But the thing of it is, you have to remember, if you've left content up, that content is helpful, whether it's new or old, because a lot of times I just leave my stream going on playlist or autoplay, and whoever is coming up behind me, and believe me, a lot lately, I've been watching some of Corey's videos at Aquarium Co-op that are, I don't know, 3 and 4 years old, and I'm still gathering information. So any subs that you get from people finding you for the first time, reviewing some of your information, some of my live streams, I'm quite surprised who that person was speaking all of that knowledge, because wow, I've lost the information key somewhere, but I got to go back and find it. Kaylor says, I began a video with my tub sitting in the rain, filled to the top, a bit of leaves in the bottom releasing tannins. The magic begins during winter. All right, Bob, you're already ahead of the scoop here. Spoiled Fish is saying hi to Mob Guppy. And Mob Guppy is sharing my website, slcaquatics.org. Thank you, Peter. Check it out. There's an events page and also a resource page. I'm still adding businesses and websites to that as people contact me in email. Sometimes word of mouth, I forget, and haven't had much time to go in and research and actually work on the website this past couple weeks. But I plan to get back in it and update some more information on the resource page. I am sporting the TGA green bandana. I'm sporting Pet Sonics because of my promo code. If you'll shop at petsonics.com and use promo code SLCAquatics15, you'll get 15% more off of your order that's already on sale. So go over there and check it out. It's not just aquatic, it is for your fur babies, your bird babies, your reptile babies, and everything in between. He has plants for sale, live plants, aquatic plants, equipment for saltwater and freshwater, foods for your fish, etc. Thinking of doing white clouds in the summer tubs. Ooh, Mr. Bees, you got me. I want some gold. Are they gold white clouds? Is that what they're called? Frozen tundra here in Ohio. Yes, spoiled fish. I'm so sorry. Hold out in there and bunker in, as they say, and stay warm. And I just pray everybody stays safe. Daniel keeping fish is covered in snow in Scotland. God bless you too, Daniel. Y'all be safe and warm. I imagine sometimes the power goes off, and I don't know what you use to keep yourself warm, wood or coal or gas. I don't know what you use, but be careful. Aquatic Express says, I know this isn't fish related, but my best friend's mother just passed away this morning, and if everyone wouldn't mind, keep her in prayer. Of course, Donald, we will. That is never easy. It seems like mom networks the family and holds everybody together most of the time. Sometimes it's the dad. But of course, Donald, my love and prayers is for the family to be comforted and strengthened in Jesus' name. Amen. Jeremy's Wild Studio says congratulations to Nola, not Nola Jane Fish Rich. Melvin says it's 7:21, which was 6 minutes ago. Join Susan's Patreon. Thank you, Peter, for sharing my Patreon account. Your monthly support helps me pay for my website, and also in I think 7 more months my website will be paid for, but then I have to renew my domain name and my hosting company. So I'm also haven't started my classes yet, but I'm supposed to be taking some classes on web design to get my certification, and that hasn't happened yet. Whew. Mr. B says he has enough snow for everyone, free. Come get it. Will you box it and ship it? Fish Tropic says, don't forget to hit that thumbs up for the Fish Mom. Thank you, Jason. Love you. How's it going, Fish Mob Guppy? Kaylor says, 24 watching, 16 likes. Show Susan some love. Thank you very much, Bob Kaylor at Kaylor's Aquatics. Mr. D's Tanks and more. Keep the snow, Mr. B. Daniel's Keeping Fish. Sorry about that, Aquatic Express. Love and thoughts. Thank you all so much. Fancy Tail, of course, says, so sorry to hear. Multi-tank addiction. And I just lost you. Where'd you go? You know when it jumps. Oh, wow. I'm at 420 subs. That's so cool. I really appreciate everyone. Thank you so much. And again, I want to tell everyone, thanks again for all of the subscribers, because without subscribers, we can't hit those milestones that YouTube has set for 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 view hours. But the subscriber count and the view hours fluctuate according to who's watching your videos, how long they're watching them, and when they're watching them. So the most important thing is for each one of us to remember to love your hobby. Love what you're doing in your fish room. Love what you're doing in your hobby. Love what you're doing in supporting each other. I am not consistent with my uploads. I try to do a live stream on Tuesday night, and I try to upload some kind of content on Thursday or Friday of each week. Sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. So being consistent in what you're doing, put out content that people will watch, work on your videography, work on your editing skills. Remember to use royalty-free music if you use any music, and if you use music, remember to control the volume of your music in the background according to how you speak. So, I am using a USB lapel mic that I got myself at Christmas time, and I will have to look it back up and add it to the description. I use my integrated camera that's on my laptop, and of course, you know, the webcam that you all get to see is my Logitech C920 that is also USB, and I can use either or both of them for different angles. Most of my filming I do on my iPhone, and then sometimes I edit it with iMovie on my iPhone, and then sometimes I take some of my long content with B-roll and A-roll, as Jimmy says, and I put it on my desktop computer, and I use Filmora Wondershare, or Wondershare Filmora, however you're supposed to say it, and I use that editing software. Right now I do have I think purchased software that I think I renew it for $40 every year, so depending on funds. So anyway, let me catch up with chat. Seems like it quit jumping. But congratulations, Chris, at Multi-Tank Addiction for 420 subs. Dusty's in the house. Hi, Dusty. How are you doing? I see you've been putting out some different content lately. Y'all need to check out some of his channels. Some of them's ranting. Some of it's revealing the truth. And anyway, it's a little different from the Fish Fam norm, but Dusty, you know I love you, and I know you do it for views, and sometimes we have to change up our technique a little bit. Who's the devil, Dan Slee? Kaylor says now you're at 300, LOL. Dub says that's it, Jeremy. Even if it's short, raw, unprofessional, or highly edited, all is welcome. Mob Guppy says there's my Instagram link. Thank you, Peter. You're really working it tonight. I appreciate it. I put some white clouds in my daughter's tank in her room. Right, Rick? That's right. I know she's loving them. Is she finally getting away from the pink? Or are the white clouds got a little color in them? She thinks they're pretty. Wonderful. Congratulations, Bob Kaler, on 300 subs. Dub says, Mr. B, white clouds, white clouds. Kaler's Aquatics says, I knew you'd be back, Dan. Mr. D's Tanks and More just hit 380. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations, Mr. D's Tanks and More. So now Dan Slee is smiling. Thank you, Dan. You know I'm trying to keep this thing. Cichlid OG's in the house. Hey, Cichlid OG. I missed something. Rick says, I'm kind of shocked YouTube hasn't demonetized me. Not that that's the reason I do this, just shocked. Well, you know, they ain't getting rich off of none of us. And neither can we get rich off of them, but it would be nice if we could feed our fish, right? When I start posting again real soon, by the way, I'm planning to schedule the videos to come out at a different time and live stream on a different night. Okay, Rick, you're going to have to. We've grown over the last 6 months, and our spots, you know, a lot of people say, I'm sorry for taking your spot, Susan. I didn't know you were live streaming. It's not my spot. Yes, I have a regular time every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central, but that's not my spot. We have to learn to share each other, and especially the new channels who are learning to live stream. The most important thing that helps you grow, to me, in this hobby, in YouTube, is for you to go to big channel live streams, participate in the chat, ask questions. If you can, drop a super chat from time to time, and surf around the big channels. And I'm still a small channel, even though I have more than 300. I'm still considered a small channel, and until I get enough view hours, my monetization status will not return even once I get 1,000 subs. So that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to concentrate more. Like, I believe it was last week I put a video out on Fishroom mistakes. Well, I only did part 1. Believe me, there was 4 things going on in the fish room when I cut that video. So now I'm going to be able to go back and do some edits on that roll and create some, 5 and 10 minute video contents that is going to help you learn from my mistakes and educate you. So in a way, it'll be educational and entertaining at the same time, because I like to put sound effects. I like to do different fades in between my video cuts, and I want to make it entertaining for you. Cichlid OG is saying hi. I'm about 5 minutes behind on the chat. Let's see. Anyone ever play with a Bluetooth camera? Mr. Bees is asking that. No, I don't think I have. I would be a little concerned with the security issues of a Bluetooth, but I don't know of any. You got any up your sleeve? I'm just trying to get back into this the right way, Rick says. All good, Mr. Science Geek. I can't wait for your new content and live streams. Island Queen is saying hi to Mob Guppy, and they're saying hi back and forth, and it jumped again on me. Okay, I know I lost something. Dusty says, I figured there was a lot of fish keepers now, and it was time to spread out a little bit and watch enough YouTube that it makes it easier to make content. LOL. Yeah, it does. It gives you things to talk about. You see what's popular. And like that one channel that you just did a video on that has millions, is it over 1 million subs and thousands of views on some of his videos. So, I don't know how they do it. I don't know if they pay for it. I personally don't have a budget to pay for ads or pay for ranking in YouTube algorithm search engines and stuff. So, I mean, if my finances picked up and I went that way, I might invest here and there, because over on Facebook I've paid for a few ad promotions and it didn't really help the situation much, but it helped a little bit. Susan, the cap and kerchief make you look like a little train conductor. A good look for you, Fish Fam Mom. Thanks, Bob. Choo choo. All aboard. That was a good video last week. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. I appreciate the comments and the inspiration. Monetization, Dusty says, is a waste of time. I've been monetized for 2 months and I'm just now getting my first check. It's not a waste of time. You just have to be patient and wait on it, because even though you reach that $100 level, I have $60 sitting in my AdSense account, and as soon as I'm monetized again and earn $40 more, You won't get paid until you reach that first $100 milestone, and you don't get paid right at the moment that you hit 100. There's a process that it goes through. So hang in there. It eventually you're going to enjoy those $100 checks coming in. We've got DeFreeze aquariums in the house. Hello there, Rob. How are you doing? I came where the tacos. I ate them, and I forgot to upload my video. I actually ate two tacos and a burrito today. Taco Union, as Corey would say at Aquarium Co-op. They're all gone, Rob. Whee! Thought it was really slow. Never mind, I'll keep it to myself. Hang in there, Dusty. Life gets better after 40. Just kidding. My first check came after 4 years, then 7 months, then 5 months. Now it's just been almost a year because I've taken a long break. Yep, Rick, I'm telling you, don't get in a hurry, but just be thankful when it comes. I like surprises. And Nola Jane says, tacos. See, it jumped again. All right. Not doing too bad, considering I caught the flu going around. Daryl. Hey, Daryl, I'm sorry, baby. How you been? Daryl, please take care of yourself and get rid of that flu. Fancy Tail says, I've never seen such of a return paying for Facebook ads and so forth. Best case, it is a deductible for taxes. Okay. Thanks, Scott. I know you've been on there for a long time. Peter at Mob Guppy sharing my Twitter account. Thank you, Mob Guppy. Mr. D's and Tanks and More. Hi, DeFreeze Aquariums. Melvin saying hi. And, all right, I think I'm caught up at the bottom, everybody. The Loach guy. No tacos. I'm sorry, Jeff. I ate them today for lunch. Taco Union. Mr. Science Geek says, all right, all. It was nice catching back up. Got to go hang out with the kids for a bit before they go to bed. Good night, all. See you soon. Oh, but Rick, you're going to miss all of the fish stuff. Just kidding. Love you, Rick. Thanks for coming by. We got Cichlids23. I want to welcome all of the new subscribers. Cichlids23 is one of my new subscribers. Thank you for coming in. And show some Fish Fam love to Cichlids23. Go over there and subscribe because they've got content. Oh, it's going fast again, guys. Let me mute this 55-gallon camera. And let me go back up. Mr. Beast was saying something. We are planning soft tacos for supper tomorrow night. Soft tacos are burritos. Just kidding. That's what Corey says. She already ate all the tacos. Oh, see? You snooze, you lose, huh? I'll keep the stream going to give you more watch time, though, but stepping away. Thank you, Rick. And mute the mic because I might get loud and I don't want to wake the little guy. Oh, bummer. HC Aqua is in the house. Hey, Jesse. Good to see you. Man, I've really enjoyed the videos that you and oh my goodness, Kemachu, I cannot pronounce his name. Anyway, the video contents of you guys been putting out lately, I'm just so glad that you all have started visiting each other's fish rooms and fish aquariums and outside tubs and stuff, and sharing fish and sharing guppies and gouramis and stuff. Those lavender gouramis, I wished I could get a hold of a couple of them. I watched the whole process of him breeding them, growing out the fry and everything. Rob 93 is in the house. Did I miss the tacos? Yeah. You're supposed to bring your own. This is taco night. How are you doing, Ciclet 23? Melvin says, and DeFree says, sup, Rob? Now I'm hungry, Mr. B said. Sorry. If I had the fixins, I would put it out. I miss this all the time, Rob 93. Yep. Rob came on in, he got on in here, and he's not at the tail end of it this time. We got 15 more minutes. Yeah, Kamuki, is that how you pronounce his name? Thank you, Jesse. This, I've watched him for years. Glad to be home now, Ciclets 23. How are you? Check out Susan's Patreon. Thank you, Peter. What up? Kaler's Aquatics. Those are awesome fish and videos. Let's see. Love seeing those guppies. Jesse at HC Aqua Mob Guppy said. Everybody's doing well. Goops. I did leftover pizza. Sorry. Oh. Was it spicy? Did you have some jalapenos on it? It qualifies for Mexican if it has jalapenos on it. Jesse says it wasn't even supposed to be a collab. They were dropping off fish, but we ended up hanging out for 2.5 hours, so might as well do some filming. That's the way it goes. I mean, I don't know. It's just something exuberating that just breaks out an excitement on the inside of you when you meet another fish tuber or YouTuber. I mean, it's just, you can't explain it. You just have to feel it and you have to experience it. Jeremy's Wild Studio says, I've got to get going for now. I need to go find something to eat. All right, Jeremy. I love you. The Loach guy said, just boiled up some blanched cucumber for my L144 plecos. All right. I know that's going num num num. What was it? Num 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 num. Somebody said. Oh, that's awesome. Jeremy's Wild Wolves, have a good night, everyone. Have a good night, Jeremy. Thank you for coming by and showing your love. Oh, it jumped again, guys. Jeff Rose Fish Keeping, hello. I'm here for the taco party, Susan. Do you have any with grilled chicken and cilantro? Woo! I had just beef with cheese, and I had a bean burrito today. But if you bring the fixins over, I'll grill some chicken, chop it up, and chop up some fresh cilantro to put on top of it. How about that? Yum, yum, yum. Do you like sour cream? Do you like pico de gallo? Or tomatoes? Yum, yum, yum. Thanks, Jeff, for coming on out. High five, Mob Guppy. You are carrying us as mods. Yeah, I'm going to take some blue wrenches away for lazy folks. Peter's kicking it tonight. Daniel's Keeping Fish says that's 10 to 1 a.m. Eyelids getting heavy. Going to go dream about fish and tacos and fish. Thanks for the stream, Susan and admin. Night all. Good night, Daniel's Keeping Fish. We love you. Keep warm there in Scotland. Jeffro, hey, Brandon. Which one's Brandon? I forget. Oh, Mr. B. Mr. B's. 23, buddy. Phoenix, hello. Daryl Deemer. We got the Loach guy. Uh-oh, beans, the magical fruit. Shh. The more you eat, don't you say it. Whee! You'll eat beans for every meal. Oh, yes, you will. But anyway, in the fish room, guys, I did have to bring the paradise fish back home. You might see him. Let me pull up the camera again. All right, you might see him coming into the shot through the glare up towards the top. And the reason I was rehoming him is because he actually attacks the corridors when they're breeding. And he is showing his dominant male personality. We know that paradise fish is really not a good name for him, because everything's not paradisey in paradise. But he doesn't bother the larger fish, but anything his size or smaller, like the corridors, will get hit. He does chase the red-shouldered sevrum from time to time. The sevrum tries to ignore him. And just like Sherry at Sherry's Fishroom says, she's the one who gave me the sevrum. She says eventually he's going to be bigger than him, so he needs to really make friends with him now, but it's not happening. But I'm going to put my what is that thing called? Is a pump? Power head pump. I'm going to put my power head pump back in there for some circulation to get that oval circulation going, because as you see on the far end over there, right there, the large hornswort that's up there is kind of hogging the light. That which is underneath is not getting much light. It provides a good hideaway, but when you don't have light, your plants begin to die. So I'm thinking about taking some of that hornswort out and spreading it out in my other tanks. And I still have these tubs of guppies right here. Oops, right here. You know, the cheese puff balls containers. It's about 1.25 gallons. Thank you, Bob, for sharing my page. Wow, forgot to hit the enter key. Isn't that sad, Chris? I hate it. I hate when that happens. But anyway, I've got to do some water changes in these little jugs right here. And I'm going to move the 5-gallon betta tank over here on this shelf, because that plant's not doing too good. It's a succulent, so it's not doing too good right there. What else am I going to do? Sherry's going to give me some new fish, but I'm not telling you what those fish are. The 25 behind me has the gold gourami in it, and I'm going to add some other fish in there that's going to make him a little happier. I cannot keep hornwort, falls apart on me. Mr. B's, hornwort needs high nitrates. And there is a mineral in the water that they do not like, and that is salt. Well, they can tolerate some salt, but if the tank is not cycled, they'll melt back. But they're supposed to come back if they melt back. Let's see. That's a cool split screen, Susan. I've never done live streaming. Is that extra software to be able to do that? Well, Cichlid 23, this is a free software called OBS Studios. And you can add multiple cameras. I have an what is it called? An embedded, you know, the camera that's on the laptop. That's what you're seeing right now. And then the other webcam is a USB Logitech C92. Thank you, Rob. Doing water changes myself, Cichlid OG said. All right, enjoy. Do not overflow the fish room. Jeff is a pro at Jeff Rose. Yep, Jeff Rose a pro for changing water live on a live stream. Chris, your artwork is amazing. Yes, it is, Rob. I do agree, and I'm already getting ready to hit him up for some of his art. Hard water here. Okay, hard water. I have 7.0 to 6.8 to 6 to 7.0. So water hardness, when you're talking about hard water, you're talking about up in the 8s. And little nitrates. Yeah, if you have high pH, then you might want to add some tannins to your water, and at least 20 what is it, ppms or mms nitrates. So that's what hornswort grows in my world. Dusty says, any aquatic plant is my worst nightmare. I can only keep Christmas moss alive. Don't hate me. Dusty, it takes patience. Thanks, brother DeFreeze. Aquarium's gonna try my hand again at watercolors tonight. Great! Streamlabs with OBS works really good too, and you can add more fun things like notifications and such. And as you all realize, while I'm on my laptop, I cannot use Streamlabs because I have a 64-bit processor on this laptop, but some crazy person added a 32-bit Windows 10. So one day I'm going to get this laptop to the Geek Squad, and I'm going to get everything taken off and things loaded properly, and then I can do Streamlabs on this. Now upstairs in the office on my desktop, I got Streamlabs with lots of bells and whistles, and I like it too, Dusty. The Loach guy Jeff says, I gave up on trying to multitask while watching these live streams. Too many close calls of overflowing tanks. There is no way. I can't even talk on the telephone while I'm doing a water change. Matter of fact, you can hear it in my voice that I'm stressed, and my husband will call and he'll say, oh, I know you're busy. I'm like, yep, bye, click, and I just hang up on him. How high calcium. All right, calcium. Calcium might be a problem because calcium will run your pH up too. The GH and KH, my pH is 7.6. and high calcium. Yeah, those things could be a hindrance with what did I say? That stuff hornswort. Now in that environment, your moss should grow and guppy grass should grow. Your Java ferns will grow, I think. But hornswort usually will melt with that high of a pH. Because what happens with my tanks, and I'm going to be absolutely honest, when I don't do regular water changes and my nitrates go dangerously high, you know when your nitrates are high, your pH drops. My pH has dropped as low as 6.0. And by that time, the guppies are distressed. They're literally sick. So I have to do like 50% water changes for, well, I don't do them back to back, but week to week I do 50% water changes. I will wash my filter media out in tank water, and then when I refill the tank with stress coat, I'll also add some stress zyme, which is beneficial bacteria, and I will do a partial gravel vac at the same time that I do those water changes. Jesse said to the Loach guy, it happens to me. Ciclet 23 says, I got sidetracked with football on Sunday and almost flooded my apartment. Not good. And I heard the football games were something to be distracting. Moss grows excellent. You are right. Crypts grow well. Oh, good. Vals grow. The eel grass, I think it's called. And Rob93 Aquatics says, I got a phone call and missed all over the chat. Oh, Rob93, now you're going to have to go back and watch the replay. Pothos loves it. Yeah, pothos will grow just about in anything that you, if you stick that root, that stem down into water, just water, or lay it next to a water source, it's going to sprout roots. I don't know what it is about pothos, but pothos will just about grow where there's moisture or water. Because I went on a vacation one time, and for 2 weeks my pothos did not get watered, and I got home and pinched off the brown leaves, started watering it, and it started coming back flourishing all over again. Donald says, Aquatic Express, has anyone on the stream ever ordered guppies from eBay? And if so, what was your experience? That's going to be something, Donald, that might need to be discussed in the comment section once this airs, once it posts. So, because I'm getting ready to log off, sweetheart. But if anybody can help him, Aquatic Express, when it posts, please copy your question and add it to the comment section, and I will pin your comment so that others can respond to it. Dan Slee says, most rhizome plants do just fine in hard water. Stems, it depends plant to plant. Most mosses, ferns also do fine. Thank you, Dan. I'm scared of eBay, Cichlid23 says, for fish. Water Sprite loves nitrates, drinks it through a straw. Yep, Bob, I've got Water Sprite. I've cut it in half, and now they're both the same height, and I'm getting ready to trim them back and multiply them again. Triple 10 Tanks, hey sweetheart, I saw where you got some Christmas goodies. Everybody needs to check out Triple 10 Tanks Aquatic channel, YouTube channel. And good to see you, honey. I'm getting ready to sign off so that Chris can go live with his channel. Vanessa MSA says, thank you, Susan, for the stream. Thank you, Vanessa, for hanging out with us. Love you. Consider the All Girls live stream on Saturday. Hey, Susan, it's okay if I mention my webpage in the chat. Yes, Chris, go ahead. Please check out Multi-Tank Addiction's webpage that he's getting ready to post. And so I'll hold on a few more seconds before I actually log off. Mr. B says, I don't have much nitrates. I stock lightly, do lots of water changes. Yeah, you probably need a little extra ferts there, Mr. B's, if you want to keep that Hornsworth alive. Let's see. Thank you for the stream, Melvin says. Great stream later all. See you, Mr. D's Tanks and More. Don't forget, Friday night at 6 p.m. Look for me on Pet Sonic's YouTube channel with Diego at 6 p.m. Central. I'll be his special guest. Mr. B's, you're looking for new plants to try. Missed that part of the combo. Sorry about that. Me too. I'm kind of scared, but I've read a lot of good reviews on some sellers. Hey, Life with Pets. Hey, Sheila, sweetheart. I'm getting ready to log off. Chris at Multi-Tank Addictions just shared his website, and I need to add that, Chris, to my website resource page. Sheila got some new fish, guys. Y'all need to check out her last video. Good night, Yolanda. Bye, Daryl. Bye, Cichlid23. Bye, Rob. Bye, Bob. Bye, Brandon. Bye, Chris. Use the code Susan15 for 15% off any order. Well, thank you, Chris. Susan15 for 15% off of any order. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for the stream. Talk to y'all next time. Good video today, Sheila. Thanks so much, Susan. Everybody, you all take care. You have a good night. I will not be live streaming next Tuesday night due to a business meeting, but you will see me Friday night with Pet Exotic and Saturday with the all girls live stream. Alrighty? And you all take care. And have a good night. Susan for SLC Aquatics. #FishFamMom. Bye-bye. See you later.